Welcome everyone to this Myrmica Rubra update, where today, after a bunch of tries, my Myrmica Rubra colony finally moved into a nest. Keep watching, you don't want to miss this. So, for the new people, I got my Myrmica Rubra a while ago. They came to me as a small colony with 6 queens. The first year not much happened with these ants. Their growth wasn't amazing and it seemed that they really needed their hibernation. I gave the ants a test tube with ring cert and connected them to an older Wakushi outworld. They did pretty well inside this test tube and I recently changed their outworld because the old one got dirty. In this setup they stayed. A couple months later the ants have grown. Not in huge numbers, but they have grown. There are new workers all the time, so that is great news. As you can see, the test tube is filling up quite well. It also completely dried up. Myrmica Rubra needs a high humidity level and I knew that the test tube wasn't providing it. So I decided to move the ants into a brand new nest. A founding acrylic nest. This nest is one of the newest Esthetic ants nests and it will be out very soon. The nest is great for smaller species and founding colonies. Even though this colony is beyond founding, they still can fit into this nest. After taking off the protective film and hydrating the nest, it was time to connect the new nest to the outworld. The tubing fits nicely in both connectors, making it very easy to set up. I also added a black lid. Attaching the nest to the outworld was extremely easy and there were no problems. It did not take very long for the first worker to start exploring the nest. The setup looks cool like this. I really like it. After a while, even more workers explored the nest. Now, you probably think they moved, but they did not. The ants moved all brood from a couple of hours and then decided to move it back into the test tube. I was not able to record it, so I have no footage of it. And so the nest stayed empty. By leaving the nest attached and hydrating it often, I hope to move the ants back into the nest, but no luck. So, time for a new plan. When I started working on the mesh nest review video and I got sent pictures and footage, I saw many Myrmica Rubra colonies inside these nests. So, I decided to move my ants into a mesh nest as well. First I put some cotton in the bottom tray and hydrated it. You can leave the tray bare, but then the water will evaporate much faster. This time connecting the nest did not go super smooth. The tubing I used was way too short and the tray came loose, spilling a lot of water. After a new attempt with a longer tube, it all went great. The ants were very eager to explore the new nest. Inside the nest there was also a lot of activity. When I saw trash inside the nest, I had a bad feeling the ants were not going to move again. But then, a day later, I looked inside the nest. Wow, the ants have moved. It is so lovely to see. The mesh nest is perfect for them, and when the new workers hatch, they fit quite nicely. Before we end this video, I'm going to show you some nice shots inside the nest. Without me explaining what is going on, try to look at different ant behaviors. What are the workers doing? What are the queens doing? Where is the brood pile positioned, etc. I would love to hear what you have seen in the comments below. Ants get really interesting when you closely observe them. And after those beautiful shots we will end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.